Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now in today's episode, I do want to talk about something that I believe is going to be very important to a lot of people in the Minecraft community, especially if you guys are using zero-tick farms. Now this is something that I had seen and I kind of just waited a little bit to see kind of what I thought was going to be happening. And I want to show you guys an article that Mojang has actually put out talking about the zero-tick farms and and then talk a little bit about what we can kind of expect going forward. So let's go ahead and pull up that article over on Mojang.com and talk about it. Now here is the article on Mojang.com. We have chorus fruit plant, bamboo, sugarcane, cactus, and other plants grow instantly when supporting block is replaced with the same block type. This does say resolved, and also it does say fixed. However, if you look at the affected versions of this, started in 1.11.2, and the first time that this was ever created was on February 13th of 2017, more than 3 years ago. And I'm recording this video as of March 17th, 2020. Now you can see that it was last actually updated just 10 hours ago, and I actually saw this a day or so ago. It was resolved 4 days ago. I think I actually saw it yesterday, or maybe it was the day before. It's kind of interesting to see what they updated, but because I can't really tell what they've also have changed. So I'm not really sure what has actually changed on here, but let's just kind of go over it. Obviously, it does involve the category of redstone. And it does say for some plants, when the block supporting it is instantly, using zero-tick farms, replaced with the same block type, the plant will grow. The expected behavior is that the plant should break or nothing special should happen. As it currently stands, this behavior allows for mass duplication of these items on the order of tens of thousands of items per hour, far, far faster than any conventional farming method as of right now. This bug may be related, and then it's one that's already been resolved, where crop growth is randomly updated via falling sand on boats. Now, that would be the shaky sand. Now, this one is obviously resolved as well, and it was fixed in the current or fixed version of 19W46A, and that was a while back, and it was last updated back in December. So let's go ahead and kind of talk a little bit about this for just a moment, but let's head back on over to the Minecraft world. Now, these are just some of the zero-tick farms that will be affected by this change that Mojang is making to Minecraft. And honestly, I think it is okay that they're doing this. There are going to be a lot of people that are going to be disappointed. I do use a lot of these farms, but I'm not disappointed that they're actually getting rid of the zero-tick farm. It just means that I have to convert some of the farms that I currently have to something that's a little bit more conventional. Like I have a faster than zero-tick cactus farm that I actually use in my SMP world that allows me to get a ton of bone meal super fast, because cactus is one of the best options, at least in my opinion, to actually get the sugar or the bone meal from these as well. So I love using the cactus, but you don't necessarily have to. There's a lot of different ways that you can actually get the farm going forward. However, I don't know what else it's actually going to affect because I haven't really looked into it. I do have a flower farm that does use zero-tick, but it's also being planted at the exact same time. So I don't know if that's actually going to be affected, and we'll have to either wait for a future snapshot to see if this has actually been fixed, or if we have to wait till the actual release of 1.16 or the Nether update. I guess we won't really know, but let's just kind of go over some of the farms that are currently going to be affected with this. And this is not limited to just these farms, but these are just some of them, including some of the newer items here in Minecraft, like twisted vines and the weeping vines, things like that. But this farm is really cool. In the snapshots, as you can actually get some duplication going on here. Well, it's not really duplicating, it's just zero-ticking it so it does grow a lot faster. These ones are a lot slower than a lot of the other ones, as you guys will see here in just a moment. Let's go and turn that one off. Bamboo was probably one of the first ones that I had personally ever worked with, And it honestly came in handy for a lot of different things. Making scaffolding was super easy. However, bamboo does grow actually relatively fast. But if you guys use it as a fuel source, like the one that's over there, which is a large zero-tick bamboo farm, then having it as a fuel source going forward might not be an option for you guys. And I have some ideas of things that I want to change my fuel source to. Definitely stick around on the channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe if you guys want to see an awesome super smelter that's designed. It's a 128 furnace array. It does not use a zero-tick farm, and it is super efficient as well. So, but it's not using bamboo. Does not use bamboo. But this one is one of the first ones, and you could use it for, like I said, I used it mostly for a fuel source personally, but this one actually grows pretty quickly, as you guys can see right there in that chest. Now, this one we've kind of already talked about, but I'm just going to kind of reiterate it a little bit. I use cactus for obviously a couple different things. Green dye is great. You can convert it to green dye, then use white dye, convert it to light lime green. It really doesn't matter what you guys use it for. Bone meal was one of the better options, but using like a flower farm might be pretty good as well to get a ton of bone meal pretty quickly. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm actually talking about, then I definitely recommend that you guys check out my flower farm that I have on the channel. It's really not that old. It's only a week or two. It was kind of inspired by Tango Tech, and I just amped it up a little bit. And so we could actually kind of get the rates that we were actually looking for and made it a lot faster to produce the flowers that they needed. But cactus is actually a pretty good option for bone meal. Then last one is probably one of my more popular ones. Now, this design, this was my design here, but some of the original ones weren't my designs. I cannot be honest about that, but I just kind of converted them to make them kind of my own. This one is a sugarcane farm with the water behind it. All done by observers and things like that. This one is killing it on my channel right now, and I really love you guys so much for taking the time to watch it. But unfortunately, it is going to go away. And now, obviously, sugarcane is great for sugar. You can use it for paper. You can use it for rockets. There's a lot of reasons why you guys actually probably wanted this. And unfortunately, it's going away. I do have an idea of what I want to do for this type of farm in the very near future, and it will actually produce pretty good rates, but it is relatively big. It's just not going to be something like this anymore, where we could get tons and tons of chests within, you know, like a 4 by 5 footprint. So it's gonna take a little bit more work than some of just these resources. We're gonna use a lot more water. We're gonna be using a lot more redstone, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. It's okay. But if you guys are looking forward to more sugarcane farm designs, make sure you guys stick around on the channel. Now, this is the one that I've been using for my super smelter right now. I actually use 2 of these on my world as of right now, just to power my 128 furnace array that I do have in my SMP world. But I'm going to be converting it to a different fuel source. If you guys want to check that out, I do have a prototype. It is fully operational and working, but I want to make it a little bit more compact. And then I'm sure somebody could probably do a lot better job than I can with it. But it's truly, truly amazing. And I can't find any type of the fuel source that I'm going to be using in a super smelter array. The only other one that I found is super resource intensive. And I'm talking like, I mean, it makes Hermitcraft resource gathering look like a joke, because yeah, let's just put it that way. But the one that I'm developing is not super resource intensive. It is, because it's a super smelter, but just kind of stay in tune for that. Now, the way that I actually think about this is you guys basically have 3 different options if you guys do use any of the zero-tick farms. It doesn't matter if it's one that's displayed here on the screen or if it's one that you guys have. And honestly, it doesn't say anything necessarily about the shaky sand or the quantum sand, but I have a feeling that that is going to go away as well, because it does use similar mechanics as the zero-tick farms. So I can imagine that if it doesn't go away, I would expect that in a future version, if not a later version or the full release of 1.16, it will be fixed, just so you guys are aware of that. I mean, anytime that somebody puts something on YouTube, you can think that Mojang is watching it, or if it's popular, they're watching it. and they're trying to find ways to fix it. Shaky Sand did not take that long to get fixed, and it was fixed before the full release of 1.15 even came into existence. Just kind of saying. But I look at it that you guys have one of the three options. One, you don't convert your world to 1.16. It's that simple. You guys stay at 1.15.2, and you guys can enjoy the zero-tick farms as much as you guys want, because there's nothing going to hold you back from doing that. Now, if you guys want to be able to make sure that you guys have the best redstone contraptions, the newest blocks, and things like that, then obviously you're going to want to convert your world to the 1.16. But when you do that, you have two main options. One, you can use these farms until 1.16 comes out. That is an option, and you can stockpile as much as you guys want. But if you're using that as a fuel source, it's going to burn very, very quickly, even if you have hundreds of chests full of it. It's going to go through it and burn it super, super quickly. Or you can do what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be converting all of these farms to more conventional farms, and in some cases, they're going to do really well. They're going to produce probably more sugarcane, more cactus, more anything than I would probably ever want, but it's going to be done in a more conventional way. And I'm looking forward to it. And we'll just kind of see how it all turns out. But that is all the time that I have for in today's video. That's everything that I did want to go over. Just letting you guys know mostly that the zero-tick farms are being fixed, and it is going to be a game changer for a lot of people, because I know that a lot of people use these types of farms on a very much a daily basis. But if you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing, because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.